cold December, when the millennium turned, another deathly shiver from your restless phone. You shot your mouth through with silver. You bled your gums to the bone. There's a house on the water, made of teeth and sand, and I'm a friendly doctor, and I'm healing hand, and I'm equal spirit, a lucky gamble. Move through the swollen city on a downer. 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 Look at the boats on the river, up in your tower, and trace the picture the circuits describe, the steady hand of the stadium lights. Look through the leaves of the willow, across the ice and stone. Well, I know your window. You've got the red light bulb. 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 The way the fangs of the hound look inside the mouth of the storm. The sinner speaks the loudest as usual. The inner beast conforms. You had a history edge of the trail. And life moves so fast these days. You never get to just be alone. To just be alone. To just be alone. To just be alone. Hey, I'm your patient. Hey, I'm your lover. I was younger than I am now. Little wonder I didn't know what I was about. Yeah, I was impatient. I guess I want you around. Fate only compels us because it's too easy when you know how. Younger than I am now. Little wonder I didn't know what I was about. Are you still there? I kinda faded out last night. You know I care, you know I still care. The way the silver moon casts light, I can't lie. Wait a minute, I swear I've been there. I know my memory plays tricks. Let me kiss it, it's just a little skin tear. I swear, yeah, I swear, I swear, I swear.
But tonight in session, we have Mark William Lewis, and we're joined with them now. How are you doing?
I'm good, how are you?
Great, thank you. So excited to have you in session tonight. And would you like to introduce your band first?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, with pleasure. That's Billy Howard Price there on the drums.
Hey.
You've got Harry on bass, Harry Plomer, and Jamie Neville on lead guitar.
Ace. And have you played much together?
We've played a lot together. Yeah, we've been playing together now for about 3 years. Yeah, and yeah, it's been amazing.
Yeah.
Wicked.
One thing I have to mention is you're probably the first musician who's ever come to play a session for us that has a harmonic. What do you call this? A harmonica brace?
Just called a harmonica holder. Yeah.
Harmonica holder. How did you start learning the harmonica? I feel like it's not an instrument you usually see in contemporary music these days.
Yeah, I think I picked it up like maybe 2021. Just started playing around on it really. Yeah, it's quite fun.
Do you just whip it out at parties? Because I guess you can just keep it in your pocket.
I definitely don't do that. Sorry.
You so should. Did you have any harmonica heroes when you were learning how to play? Was there anyone who inspired you?
Actually, I was at the time I was listening to a lot to this guy called Augustus Pablo, who's a dub kind of legend, and he plays melodica. And I for some reason had a harmonica, and I just started recording it and putting delay on it, and I was quite inspired by that. But
yeah.
I also love Bob Dylan and Neil Young and people like that, but
Yeah.
I wasn't necessarily thinking of them when I started playing it.
Yeah, but is it quite a new instrument for you then, or?
Yeah,
Yeah.
pretty new. I think I had one in my house when I was growing up, but it wasn't. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people have just like one of those instruments that you might have.
I mean, have you got multiple there, haven't you? Got
Yeah.
a few different keys.
Yeah, they're major diatonic, different keys.
Lovely.
Yeah.
Harmonica. Should we just talk about this?
We can do, yeah, if you want. I mean, let's get into the album, shall we? Your debut album, Living, was released in 2023. Written, produced and released independently by yourself, and now we come to 2025 and your eponymous album has been released via A24 Music, which is pretty mad. You know, you were the first musician to release something through A24 Music. How did that come about? Did you know much about A24 and
I didn't really know much about them before. I I think it just came about how, I mean, I don't know because it's the only record company I've ever worked with, but it probably just came about in the same way any other record deal comes about. But yeah, I think, you know, there were a few labels that I guess I was kind of in contact with, but they just seemed really decisive and committed and had good ideas. So yeah, it's been good.
It's a particular brand as well, A24. They're kind of associated, certainly with films and now through music too, with this kind of transgressive style, a bit more of a outsider kind of approach. Was that something that you were taking into consideration when you decided to go with them as well?
No, not really. It was more just, like I say, just the people I met and the vision they had for it. I wasn't necessarily thinking about the sort of meta narrative of like signing for them really, but then kind of in hindsight, like I do, I'm interested in some of their films and stuff like that.
Yeah. I was going to say that because I love the album. The album's great and it's really like cinematic, and obviously A24 cinema and film and stuff. Are you inspired by film in any way? Does that inspire you music?
Yeah, sometimes I like taking little ideas, I guess, from film. Also like texture, and I went to see Solaris the other day, and that's been one of my favourite films for a long time, and I really like the textures in that film, and I like the idea of thinking about how that might sound or something like that. But yeah, also just I like going to the cinema and just like it just helps to sort of clear my head and think creatively in general, I think. So yeah.
What about musical inspirations? You mentioned Augustus Pablo. Is dub quite a big, does that form quite a big part of your taste? Like who else were you listening to growing up that kind of informed your sound now?
Dub wise, I'm not like, I saw King Tubby and Lee Scratch Perry when I was growing up, and I remember that was amazing. But more the stuff I grew up with was like, there wasn't that much music in my house, but definitely a lot of Beatles and Bob Dylan. And yeah, I'm a big Duretti Column fan, and he's like my favourite guitarist of all time. And I really like Arthur Russell and stuff like that.
Yeah, I can definitely get the Duretti Column vibes from the album, especially with the guitar work. Sort of coming back to like the cinematic vibes of the tracks. Your music video for Petals is really beautiful. Cool. And you've got like a out of focus London in the background, sort of juxtaposed against bright images of the flowers. Are you sort of like inspired visually at all?
Yeah, I mean that with that song, that song came out as like a single on the day that the album came out, and I kind of felt like the whole sort of visual identity of the whole thing had been like very black and white up to that point, which was obviously intentional. But with that song, the nature of that song being quite like a simple love song, I kind of just wanted to make something that was like a simple offering, like giving someone flowers, I guess, that was like, I don't know, a bit more, like light and simple in that way. That was the only idea I had really with the video, and I knew that the location I wanted to shoot it was like near my house, where I kind of wrote the song when I was listening to the instrumental, and I kind of wrote it as I was walking. So I just wanted to make like a simple offering, really,
Yeah. It's a gorgeous video.
Whereabouts are you based now?
I live in Deptford.
Okay.
Southeast
So you moved from north to south because you grew up in Stamford Hill, right?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's an interesting place to grow up. It's quite a mix of sort of cultures and stuff there.
Well, it's mostly Jewish.
Yeah.
But also most of my friends lived in like Stoke Newington or Dalston, towards Dalston, so it was good. There's a lot of music and a lot of places to go out and stuff like that.
Yeah. If you're musically inclined, growing up on that big long street that goes all the way from Dalston to Stamford Hill is pretty amazing.
The strip. Yeah, for sure. It was really good. Yeah.
Any clubs or venues and stuff that you particularly frequented around there when you were growing up?
The one that comes to mind is the Alibi, which I
I
think it was just because I could get in, maybe. But yeah.
Yeah, that always plays a part. I had a friend who used to put on like a rock and roll and rockabilly night at the Alibi. It was pretty wild.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was one of those places. What have you got planned for the session this evening?
We're going to play 4 songs. We're going to do 2 now. And that's what we're going to do. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
Okay.
Can't wait to
Cool.
hear it.
Let's get into it. Mark William Lewis live in session. We've returned to the live room for part 2 of our session with Mark William Lewis. And Tony Fontana supported you at a recent recent tour, right?
Yeah.
You know Tony?
I think it was 4 shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you get linked up with Tony?
Oh, I've known about his music for a while. My manager knows him as well. He's a good friend of his. So yeah, he's great. I really love his music, and it worked really well. Him opening for us, he gets the crowd going, and he's got an amazing live show. So yeah, he's great.
I bet.
Wicked. And like, speaking of sort of collabing and stuff, have you ever got any thoughts or feelings on collabing with other artists going forward?
I mean, I'm always open to it. I guess mostly I end up working on my own just because that's sort of I don't know really.
Just how you do it.
Yeah,
it's how you do
how I
things.
do it. But something interesting normally happens when you work with someone else. So I'm always open to it. But yeah, and I obviously work with Jamie, who's playing guitar today on my music, and we co-produce that. So that's always been a really good collaboration.
What is your process then? Like, at what point are the songs ready to be taken, to Jamie and the rest of the guys to figure that stuff out?
Try and mix it up quite a lot, really, just to kind of not get too sort of factory-like about it. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, sometimes I'll like start something in my room, just like with guitars and vocals, and then I'll take it to Jamie and we'll do like drums and some extra stuff, and then other times I'll just write a song on the guitar and go and record it, and other times I don't know, start stuff in different ways, try and mix it up. I try and not get too familiar with the process, because then it becomes like like I said, like you're making a product or something.
Sure. Like change it up and stuff. I mean, sort of, you did kind of change up, I guess, because your debut album was called Living, and then the second album, self-titled. I'd love to know, is there anything behind the reason why this album, the second one, is the self-titled album?
Well, I mean, I landed on it because none of the other titles I was coming up with felt right, and I suppose I just liked how it sat with the music in terms of being like a kind of singer-songwriter reference, but I knew that a lot of the music on the album isn't necessarily that exact kind of lane, so I just thought it was quite a nice juxtaposition, I suppose, and it just felt right.
I mean, in the style of a singer-songwriter, obviously you pay a lot of attention to the lyrics, and the lyrics are such an important component of the music. I'm gonna ask you this question again in a different way, because I'm so interested. Like, the writing of the lyrics, are you inspired to write the words first? Do they come to you after you write the music? And have you got like a notebook where you scribble down ideas? And they're so intimate as well. Is that something that takes like bravery on your part to share those ideas?
I mean, there's levels of bravery, I guess, but I suppose not having necessarily people in my head when I'm writing has been really important, in terms of whether that's like people you know, or your friends, or your parents, or family, or whatever it might be. I kind of really believe in like not having any of those people in the back of your head when you're writing lyrics, because that enables me anyway to kind of say what I really mean, which is I think something that's been an important development for me, I guess. But I also like lyrics that have an abstraction to them in a way that harmony does, or color does, or anything else does. Like I don't think lyrics necessarily have to like mean anything. I think they just have to feel real and evocative and like take someone somewhere. But again, that's another one where I do mix it up. Like sometimes I'll make a whole instrumental and then I'll just write off the top of my head lyrics for that, and then other times I do a lot of writing just on my laptop, just like without music. So a lot of the time I'll take stuff from that and like almost sample that, and so it's something that I really, really enjoy about music, for sure.
Amazing. I mean, should we get into part 2 of the session?
Yeah.
Amazing. Mark William Lewis live in session.